I have a question for you today, and that question is, what limiting beliefs are keeping you back in your life right now? I know we have the whole coronavirus thing going on, and fortunate for us over here in Australia, they're now lifting the lockdown to a large degree. I know in other countries like South Africa, it's still pretty strict and bad for people living there, but that shouldn't stop you from living the best version of you and attaining your goals that you set out to complete for yourself. And what sort of limiting beliefs do you believe one can have to stop you achieving what you want to achieve? So I found that one of the biggest limiting beliefs is a cognitive distortion, such as I'm not worthy of having the best of the best, or I'm not worthy of X, Y, or Z. And it is literally only a cognitive distortion. Remember, it's only you that lives in your head. So whatever you think and what you choose to believe makes the outcome true for you. So if you continue to believe that the glass is half full or half empty, then either one is correct. Because unless you challenge your own thoughts and you actually become extremely aware of what those thoughts are, you can't really control the outcome. But the one thing that you do have the power to control in life, regardless of external circumstances and influences, are your thoughts. So let's talk about this coronavirus for a moment. That would be a circumstance beyond your control. There's nothing really that you can do about it. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it, and there's nothing you can do about the consequences and the effects that it has on society. So the best approach is to basically recognize that this isn't something that's within your control, but then to go back to what you can control, and that being your thoughts. So you get to choose how you think and feel about it. And what you're going to do with the abundance of time that you are suddenly given. You can use it for self-development. You can do it to up your skills. There's a whole list of things that you can choose to do. Everything but mope, because moping is not going to get you anywhere. And getting angry is also not going to serve a purpose. So my suggestion is, now is a good time for you to basically start setting smart goals. And smart, I don't mean clever goals, I mean smart goals. So they should be sustainable, manageable, achievable, reachable. You should be able to time them and then work from that platform to reach that goal that you've been setting aside for months, if not years. I believe anyone in life can achieve anything. Similarly, I believe any person on earth can overcome anything. And now some of you might say to me, that's not true because so-and-so makes me feel this or that way. Or this circumstance makes me feel that I'm not good enough. Or that person makes me feel I'm not worthy of whatever it is that you want. You know, I grew up in a household where we were constantly reminded, if you did want something for yourself, it was called being selfish. And I honestly don't believe that's true. And I've learned through the years that in putting myself first, I actually have a much greater abundance to share with other people. That includes my time, it includes everything about me and everything about my life. And whereas years ago, I used to freely give to other people before I gave to myself, thinking that's what a good person does. Now I will look after my son and my family first. And if I then have surplus to share or to spare, I gladly give. So I want to say to you today, you will not be selfish if you put yourself first and if you remind yourself that you deserve the absolute best of the best. The fact that you're alive and that you're here on earth is a huge blessing. And if that's reason enough, or if that's the only reason for you to embrace the wonderful talents and abilities that God's given you, then make that your only reason, because it's enough. You are enough. And with that, I want to say goodbye to you today. I want to wish you the most wonderful week ahead. I want to wish you much love, happiness, fulfillment, because that's way longer lasting than happiness. And I want to wish you only good. So you enjoy your week. And if you like this video, do like it down here. Share it with a friend or two that maybe needs to have a little bit of inspiration. And don't forget to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button below. And I shall chat to you guys next week. Bye.